The mean apparent magnitude of Mars is plus 0.71 with a standard deviation of 1.05. Because the orbit of Mars is eccentric, the magnitude at opposition from the Sun can range from about -3.0 to -1.4. The minimum brightness is magnitude plus 1.86 when the planet is near aphelion and in conjunction with the Sun. At its brightest, Mars, along with Jupiter, is second only to Venus in apparent brightness. Mars usually appears distinctly yellow, orange, or red when farthest away from Earth. It is more than 7 times farther away than when it is closest. Mars is usually close enough for particularly good viewing once or twice at 15-year or 17-year intervals. As Mars approaches opposition, it begins a period of retrograde motion, which means it will appear to move backwards in a looping curve with respect to the background stars. This retrograde motion lasts for about 72 days, and Mars reaches its peak apparent brightness in the middle of this interval. The point at which Mars' geocentric longitude is 180 degrees different from the Sun's is known as opposition, which is near the time of closest approach to Earth. The time of opposition can occur as much as 8.5 days away from the closest approach. The distance at close approach varies between about 54 and 103 million kilometers, 34 and 64 million miles, due to the planet's elliptical orbits, which causes comparable variation in angular size. The most recent Mars opposition occurred on the 13th of October 2020, at a distance of about 63 million kilometers, 39 million miles. The average time between the successive oppositions of Mars, its synodic period, is 780 days. But the number of days between successive oppositions can range from 764 to 812. Mars comes into opposition from Earth every 1 year. The planets come into opposition near Mars perihelion in 2003, 2018 and 2035. With the 2020 and 2033 events being particularly close to perihelic opposition. Mars made its closest approach to Earth and maximum apparent brightness in nearly 60,000 years. 55,758,006 kilometers. 37,271,925 astronomical units. 34,646,419 miles. Magnitude -2.88. On the 27th of August 2003, at 9 hours 51 minutes and 13 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. This occurred when Mars was 1 day from opposition and about 3 days from its perihelion, making it particularly easy to see from Earth. The last time it came so close is estimated to have been on the 12th of September 57,617 BC. The next time being in 2287. This record approach was only slightly closer than other recent close approaches. Optical ground-based telescopes are typically limited to resolving features about 300 kilometers, 190 miles. Across when Earth and Mars are closest because of Earth's atmosphere.